Most American volcanoes hide beneath the ocean's surface, out of sight. These changes frequently lead to tough situations for individuals involved. Making workplace changes can often bring significant challenges to the forefront. Other countries help English become important all over the world today. He started his tutorial presentation on time, without any delay. Sometimes, ads make people confused instead of telling them the right stuff. The gallery recently showcased numerous traditional Chinese paintings of great beauty. It's surprising, some people like watching TV ads because they're fun. Email usage raises the risk of miscommunication significantly in correspondence. There's a major art auction scheduled for next year featuring his works. Friends help with feelings, but how much depends on each person. Email is fast and easy for talking in today's world. We should not disrupt the delicate balance and harmony of nature. At a significant moment, the global population reached a major milestone. Population growth has been slow, gradually rising over many centuries. Being tired often leads to car accidents on the road. In social psychology, they study how people convince each other. Learning how to persuade people is helpful for talking to others. Sometimes, children have friends who are not good role models. His art collection has lots of different kinds of art. Art classes can help you be creative and express yourself. We consistently receive high grades in all of our classes without fail. Good stuff usually sells a lot without needing lots of ads. Streetlights ensure nighttime safety for walking outdoors without any worries. We don't have many problems with people being mean around here. Bridges need to be cheap, work well, and look good. Eating too much unhealthy fast food makes people sick often. The university does things to help the environment, like planting trees. Too much irrelevant information made me feel overwhelmed and confused. Logbooks account for a small portion of the total grading points available. Getting interpreters may not be easy within this department's resources. To know its beginning, just look at its past and history. She sold furniture to afford food for herself and her dog. I went around the world for several years after finishing college. The tutor is available for help, so ask if you're unsure. Before publishing, delete personal information from the results to ensure privacy. Anatomy examines both internal and external structures of the human body. The verdict depends on which side convinces the jury more. I must meet him before he flies to London for a week.
Recent technological progress has been significant and fast-paced in various fields.
Modern knowledge companies have fewer repetitive mechanical tasks in their operations. Dirty soil and changing weather might make things worse in the future. Pioneers of new ideas often face similar struggles and hardships. Effective management is key to establishing and maintaining intellectual leadership. Test the new hypothesis through a controlled experiment for verification. Unfortunately, my schedule conflicts with several interesting economics classes this semester. You can easily pick up your student card at the reception desk. His work stands out as groundbreaking and innovative to everyone. Make sure to hand in all assignments by the end of the week. Campus parking is still tough, even with a valid permit. Thank you for representing our department at this event. We appreciate it. Our professor will host a business development conference next week. Please register your student email account as soon as possible. Submit your portfolio to the Internal Review Office by Tuesday at the latest. She's been in the library for a very long time. The old Olympic Games were religious festivals filled with celebrations and rituals.
Poverty, not a lack of food, is the main cause of global hunger.
The study's results will be published in the upcoming month. When I was in school, I faced many of the same challenges. Overeating can lead to numerous health problems and should be avoided. Remember to sign the attendance sheet before leaving the lecture hall. The university marked Earth Day by planting trees to celebrate. Can you pass these materials to students next to you? To earn the best grade, you must achieve a high score. The test includes subjects from each chapter in this semester's material. I'm glad you discovered what you were looking for and feel satisfied. Kids are not allowed in chemical labs due to safety concerns. Put your name and ID number on the application form. Many students worry about writing essays because they lack experience. Make sure to include a list of your sources in assignments. Every student must participate in the exercise program as a requirement. Computer viruses may erase all of my crucial files and data. You can find your enrollment details, results, and fees online. I don't like sandwiches with cheese and tomatoes on white bread. The professor will share his lecture notes online as promised.
Research shows that early detection methods are very important and significant.
The university's main campus could be closed for today's activities. Wait a moment. I'll arrive shortly. Your patience is appreciated. Information on the internet becomes more reliable as time passes and influences it. Early findings are interesting but not very important in our study. Student services help with housing and transportation when students need it. The meaning of the last sentence still confuses me greatly. We don't have enough evidence to be absolutely sure of anything. The cafe is closed. The snack machine runs all night. The ancient Olympics was a joyful event celebrated with sports and culture. Companies may have quite different break and lunchtime rules and regulations. Companies primarily exist to earn money and create profits for themselves. We offer a variety of courses catering to our students' diverse needs. Acupuncture is part of Chinese medicine's holistic approach to healing. Discover the campus in your first week of the semester for orientation. It might be time for me to make some changes to my life. I'll show you how to stop reactions using acid effectively and safely. His research fascinates due to his natural curiosity and inquisitiveness. We must let clients know about upcoming price increases in advance. The fire ruined many plants in that place, causing severe destruction. This method has accuracy issues that need to be dealt with promptly. Historians can't agree on the first clock's invention date precisely. In the past, students had to deal with very long writing assignments. This academic year, students need to complete several short coursework assignments. Guidance on presentation focus will be more specific this time. The urban impoverished often resided in incredibly tight living spaces. Many people faced crowded and dirty living conditions in their daily lives. A periodical is a regular type of publication that comes out consistently. New York City's ethnic diversity is renowned and celebrated widely. The actual versus expected use of the tool is now evident. The medical facility is conveniently situated near North Street's supermarket. Please turn in your essays on white paper with double spacing throughout. The article details the who, where, and when of the war. Students must comply with the community standards set by the institution. Increased prosperity doesn't necessarily lead to greater happiness for people. Last year, they faced challenges with paying their school fees. The economics class will be held in the primary lecture hall. Dr. Green's new office location is on the building's second floor. Final exams weeks do not include any scheduled class sessions. Please hand over the book that's on your left side. Professor Smith's arrival for the lecture today will be delayed. In the upcoming lecture, we'll discuss the following pair of images. Write a case study detailing an organization you're familiar with, please. Their new technology began local production of metal and leather goods. In the upcoming lecture, the professor will review the summary. Invasions by Germanic and Danish tribes greatly affected the country. You will find the circulation desk on the library's ground level. This short summary will take us to a time long ago. Submit your assignments to the staff at the main office, please. International students may receive help finding housing around the university. We recently explored various facets of London's rich social history. Parents should model and install values in their children diligently. London evolved into a powerful, prosperous city over several centuries. Agricultural workers migrated to the East End for new employment opportunities. The semester was scheduled during the final week of the academic quarter. Current solutions highlight the symbolic aspects inherent in human nature. His actions were clearly driven by economic motives above all else. Does our university have a team that plays ice hockey competitively? Students are required to complete their assignments in the coming month. This chapter of the tale recounts my father's life story. To resign from the student union, formally notify the registrar's office. Few students meet the criteria to receive housing benefit entitlements. Ensure your seminar papers are copied and in the library early. The outcomes will be communicated to you via email shortly. Next year, the cost to attend college is going to go up a lot. The college wants to hire a new teacher for media studies. The drama club is looking for students to act in their play. You can pick from lots of different clubs and groups at school. When you write, always say where you got your information from. Professor Clayton gave some of her own books to our school's library. Charles used to take the bus, but now his friend drives him. It's weird that the school has only one class about studying people and societies. Starting a business or selling things abroad begins by talking to a bank. Companies that help with exports give advice and help with money. Let's first talk about how much money these crimes cost. It's really hard to tell how much company crimes cost us. People don't study crimes by companies as much as other crimes. There's more research on regular crimes than on company crimes. They have many ways to learn about our minds and what we do. Psychologists use science to understand thoughts and figure out why we act certain ways. After the Ice Age, animals and plants changed a lot. New beaches appeared, and strange sea animals came onto them. The sea rose, changing the land and moving the coastline in. You should sign up for classes using the university's website. What do I need to do to start a bank account? You should be okay with getting any course you choose. You might not get the course you want the most. Pick 3 or 4 courses you like before you sign up. Try something different and fun. It's a chance to explore. Before signing up, check our website for the list of courses. This office is closely linked to your scholarly pursuits on campus. Sailors in the Mediterranean often spot the fiery night glow from volcanoes. Volcanic activity has significantly shaped and altered the Earth's surface. Today's lecture progresses to the next subject, the volcano chapter. In changing times, consideration for staff strain is absolutely crucial. The accessible Russell Falls track is the park's most frequented pathway. Most visitors are drawn to Mount Field when they visit the national park. Visiting Blue National Park, seeing the spectacular wildlife there is essential. The argument hinges on significant advancements in computational translation and recognition technologies. As a common global language, English expands, but not as a native one. European car manufacturers are struggling due to their reliance on diesel. Extracting pollutants from environments proves to be a difficult task. In the future, the goal is to eliminate all vehicles with combustion engines. In the past, the Thanksgiving celebration became popular across the country. Words inherently reflect and describe the culture from which they originate. Sometimes they might breathe only a couple of times in an hour. I anticipate being tardy for the upcoming class that I have. Sydney, Australia's vastest city, serves as its main port and cultural hub. The primary financial support for newspapers comes from selling advertisement spaces. The closest ATM machine is located just in front of the anatomy laboratories. The last academic year includes multiple lecture courses and a single project. More patients were infected in this outbreak than in any prior ones. Next summer, a conference on web-based academic research will be held here. Online availability of lecture notes is common practice among our teaching staff. The grinding shop, where tools are finely sharpened, is in the top left. Directly ahead is the car park, and to the left is our gift shop. For further details about trips, please check the student newspaper's latest issue. To begin, let me quickly outline the rich history of our museum for you. You will have time to consider subsequent questions before continuing. We've confirmed the dates and have organized some additional optional activities. We prefer destinations with guided tours for a more structured visit experience. We aim to significantly decrease the current traffic levels on roads. The upcoming meeting is scheduled to occur in the main auditorium. Whether other animals can dream or not is still unclear. Some avian species are capable of sleeping while in flight. Despite my friend's desire to study abroad, I prefer home. He dedicated many years to studying with a renowned painter. Your assignment next week will closely resemble last week's task. On Tuesday, our lecture on robotic engineering will be held. The tutoring session will be much slower due to this. Consuming fruits and vegetables can help students avoid viruses. Parents frequently use toys and incentives to shape their children's behaviors and choices. The new class timetables will be posted for students' convenience on the notice board. Conforming to the wrong group can lead to dangerous and harmful outcomes. The school should allocate its funds to construct a new science library. Would you like to accompany me to the art gallery? Scientists are still unsure if animals dream during their sleep. Last year, she organized a successful art exhibition that garnered significant attention and attendance. Sleep science is a field of research that is currently highly active.
Sleep plays a vital role in maintaining a healthy lifestyle.
Contemporary society still sees gender stereotypes influencing behavior in both boys and girls. Occasionally, large corporations make suboptimal decisions influenced by group conformity. In general, consumers tend to have low trust in advertisements. Quality family time is vital, but it's not always feasible. All students should participate in the upcoming elections for encouragement. Marketing primarily revolves around creating consumer desire and motivation to purchase. Research indicates that news and weather reports can impact people's mood. Proper disposal of waste is of the utmost importance for human well-being. Increasing urban populations correlate with higher rates of car ownership. Regular consumption of junk food can have adverse effects on one's health. Academics must actively interact with the general public outside the university setting. In a formal agreement, a fast food chain restricted its advertising with government approval. The artist has gained fame for creating abstract art throughout his career. The bus's departure from the building's exterior is scheduled very soon. He aspires to learn valuable lessons from a renowned and accomplished artist. I'd like to find my own place as soon as possible. Please sign here if you wish to join the social club today. Let's meet at a later time instead of the earlier one, as previously agreed. The gallery boasts a diverse collection of abstract paintings for visitors. You can find the economics section on the library's upper floor. The conference is expected to attract a large crowd compared to last year. Ultimately, people's food preferences matter the most in the end. The short line in the artwork symbolizes the essence and vitality of life. Disgust often relates to the stomach and digestive reactions in our bodies. While most dislike ads, they still seem to influence people somehow. Please be aware that the college labs will close for cleaning next week. Sleep deprivation has been linked to some of history's worst accidents. Scientists still grapple with the mystery of our need for sleep. All morning tutorial slots are filled. No vacancies are currently available. Our future well-being hinges on the actions we take in the present. Social robots can express various emotions through facial expressions effectively. Politicians and marketers possess a good grasp of the art of persuasion. During conferences, kindly turn off all electronic devices to avoid disruptions. Its gradual spread across Europe took place over many centuries. I've aspired to earn a degree in electronic engineering for years. He exhibits his artwork at the London Gallery of Art.
Economy of scale is increasing efficiency in mass production processes.
The world's population increased from millions to billions in just over a decade. Most research is good, but some can be unethical or risky. Scientific advances can bring problems and may not be worthwhile. I want to stay in touch with my old school friends. Some people feel having a child is a big responsibility. Some students at my school behave poorly, but my friends are well behaved. Next year, I intend to take a break to travel in South America. My goal is to begin a family in my 30s. I hope to retire early, ideally before reaching 60 years old. If you're feeling unwell, visit our on-campus medical center for assistance. The Student Council manages the use of the sports facility on campus. Please save questions related to the topic for the end of the discussion. To get the presentation, visit my website for a download link. Copying content from the internet can harm your chances of success. Centuries ago, the world's population was considerably smaller and widely scattered. Emerging technology plays a pivotal role in driving innovation across industries. Increased investment in public transportation can greatly improve urban mobility. A potential solution involves implementing on-demand electric car rental systems. Without action, the possibility of energy shortages looms in the future. Most individuals experience feelings of loneliness at some point in life. Robots possess the ability to communicate effectively with the people around them. In my opinion, technological progress is expected to slow down soon. Grown-ups typically need about a full night's sleep for proper rest. Researchers hold differing opinions on the reasons for our dreams. It's common to wake up multiple times during the night. Taking a pre-bedtime shower can enhance the quality of sleep. Elephants spend part of their sleep standing and part lying down. People regularly encounter ads online, on TV, and in magazines. Advertisements can appear unexpectedly, even in unusual locations like the sea or sky. Typically, ads aim to raise awareness, not provide comprehensive information. He needs to discuss your industrial architecture class in detail. Conformity means thinking and acting like others in your group. People tend to conform during leisure and work hours alike. The artist used an apartment as his unique studio space. The artist will show his work at the National Art Gallery. He used different brushes to make his art more interesting. Science's solutions often outweigh the problem they can bring to society. You must coordinate with your tutor to set a meeting time. The lecture on child psychology has been rescheduled to this Friday. Ample, affordable off-campus housing options are readily available to students. Fine arts typically lack practical functionality compared to applied arts. Utilizing visual aids enhances presentation quality and maintains audience interest. Students seeking extension should approach their respective tutors for permission. Collaborative teamwork is essential for success on this important project. Many fast foods contain an excessive amount of added sugar content. Science's solutions often surpass the challenge it may introduce into society. Building connections between individuals holds great importance for social well-being. Deciding research boundaries is challenging. Defining limits requires careful consideration. The required amount of sleep remains constant as adults age. Sleep deprivation can alter behavior significantly in both youth and adults. There are numerous effective methods available for various purposes and needs. College students spend a lot of money on their education. Some people propose a tax on unhealthy food to discourage consumption. Teenagers often feel strong pressure to fit in more than others. The new report explains how cities can deal with transportation problems. During certain sleep stages, rapid eye movement occurs behind closed eyelids. Advertisements must appeal to a diverse audience to be effective. Even in leisure, we encounter attempts to persuade or influence us. Absolutely. Scientific advancement is generally viewed as beneficial for society. He has a strong interest in exploring new and exciting art movements. Investing in road systems is crucial for improving urban infrastructure. Overeating often occurs without individuals realizing it, leading to health issues. Designated cycle lanes enhance safety for those who prefer bicycling. The potential consequences of climate change include an increased risk of flooding. In general, scientific progress is seen as a positive force for society. Additional seminars will be arranged to assist you in your revision efforts. You will get the money report for the last few months later today. Marketing involves various activities, such as research, product development, and promotion strategies. Population growth can be attributed to several factors, including improved education opportunities. Taking a gap year would require finding a job to save up enough money. He was known for using abstract expressionism as his painting style. Many new university students often experience feelings of nervousness upon arrival. The artist's earlier works were considered wise investments by many collectors. They assist fellow students with course and exam preparation by providing guidance. Reading without context can occasionally make comprehension a challenging task. Most Britons prefer urban areas as their place of residence. Despite their limited education, my parents were determined to ensure my education. Elderly individuals may experience social isolation and disconnection in their lives. Population growth often leads to increased demands on limited natural resources. Professionals in responsible roles require adequate sleep to maintain performance standards. One widely accepted theory suggests that dreams contribute to long-term memory formation. Some advertisements primarily focus on promoting a brand rather than specific products. Managing feelings of disgust can be a complex emotional challenge for us. People gather product information